Hey, everybody on Facebook. Happy Monday. All right. Happy Monday, friends. I am streaming from all my platforms. So I have Instagram over here, and then I have Facebook business page and YouTube down here. So welcome to this Monday's live. Oops, dropped my stuff. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to be doing these weekly lives every single Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time for the summer, just because my kids are home and it's really hard to record videos and then to go in and edit them. So I find it easier to kind of do this in live time. This way you guys can get the content. I can share all the links and all the fun things I have planned out. And you can ask questions in live time, which is not always the case when you're reading through a blog. So I think it's a win-win. So if you're tuning in, let me know if you can hear me well. I hope everything is working on my end, on my tech. And let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And any time throughout the training, if you have a question for me, just go ahead. There's a little bubble with a question mark at the bottom. Go ahead and put your question in there, and I'll go back and I will answer it. So if you're brand new to my world, welcome. My name is Christina Rizakos. I am an early childhood educator by trade. I owned and operated my own childcare center for over 16 years. I have over 23 years experience in the field of early childhood education. And right now what I do is I help, I coach, I train either new or struggling childcare business owners with all things that are extremely important, including day-to-day operations, so like policies and developing a curriculum and team handbooks, but also more business-like trainings such as Facebook ads and marketing their business in the online space, which is extremely important. And I really help them craft a unique strategy that they can implement in order to expose their business to more eyeballs, in order to grow their wait lists, their email list, and really just get this engine going in the back end that is always working for them and their business. So if you're new, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to get to the training. So today we're going to talk about how to collect and leverage reviews and testimonials from happy customers in your childcare business, right? How to really leverage that golden information that we get, because sometimes it's not easy, and I want to really teach you today. If there's anything that I want you to walk away with, is this intentional strategy behind reviews and testimonials, and how they can help you gain more customers calling you for tours, but also help you book more new students, right? Help you enroll and really grow your sales in that way. And I think that leveraging reviews is extremely difficult for anyone to do it really well, especially for childcare business owners, because what I see a lot of the times is that we don't necessarily ask for the review. We think that it's just it feels sleazy. You don't want to necessarily ask for someone to leave you a review. But what I'm going to walk you through right now is a system that is going to work in your business. I know because I've done this for my center. That does not feel sleazy. It doesn't feel overwhelming. It doesn't feel like it's work. And I'm also going to show you how to collect the leads and what to do with them once you have them, which is obviously extremely important, right? So I hope my mic is working well. I think it is. Hold on. All right, it should be working well. Anyways, if there's any questions as you're listening to me, just go ahead and put them in that little circle box on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to throw some stats at you guys right now, just to show you the importance of how big leveraging reviews are and how important it is for you to really get on it if you're not doing it right now. Okay, so more than 88% of online shoppers incorporate reviews into their purchase decision. Okay, so right now you're going to probably say, well, they're not purchasing anything. Well, actually they are, right? They're purchasing your services. So more than 88% of online shoppers, people that buy things online, go online and they check for reviews, and that is going to help them make their decision. Okay. 68% say that a positive review helps them trust a local business. Okay. 68%. That's huge. Okay. 80% trust reviews as much as a personal recommendation. Okay. Because sometimes you may be the only one in your surrounding that has young children, right? Maybe you're someone that has friends that don't have kids yet. So obviously people that don't have any children haven't had the experience to sign up their child in a program or preschool program or whatever, right? So if you don't have that, online, really leveraging these reviews, what the statistics say is that 80% trust reviews as much as a personal recommendation. Okay. 92% of consumers read reviews online before they purchase, before they go eat at a restaurant, before they go book a hotel room or a vacation or whatever, right? 92% read the reviews before they make a decision. And 61% are more likely to contact a local business if they have a mobile optimized site, which is also extremely important. And 94% of consumers say that they would use a business or a service from a local business if they have a 4-star rating. Okay, really, really important stats for you to remember. I'm going to put out the link of this blog underneath this video, so don't worry about remembering these stats. I just want to show you how important it is. And how it's become our day-to-day, right? It's just normal for us to look up reviews. So for example, this weekend I was trying to find an Airbnb to book for my husband's birthday. First thing I did was I started looking at reviews. What are other people saying? What are other people that have families? What are they experiencing? Do they recommend this place or not? Okay, so it's really important. And we all do this, whether it's buying a lipstick, a t-shirt, booking a hotel room or a vacation. We all like to go online and to see what other people are saying about it, right? So it's really, really important. So how do you do this in your business? How do you collect reviews? Okay, and I'm going to walk you through a few areas in your business and on your platforms that you should be leveraging reviews. That is not going to feel sleazy or salesy or anything like that. Okay, so the first is your website. Obviously, as a business owner, you have to have some type of place on the online space, right? Your website. It could be a landing page. It could be something that's a little bit more developed. Whatever the case, it has to be mobile friendly with keywords and all that fun stuff. But it also has to have a place where people can leave you a review. Okay. Really, really important because it matters. It matters when parents or potential customers land on your website, they will look through the website. Obviously, what's important is obviously the curriculum, a little bit about you. But if you have a page where people can leave you a review or a testimonial, parents are going to look through that. Okay, so there's actually different ways you can use different plugins for star ratings depending on where your website is hosted. But in any case, get on that. Have a section on your website where previous customers can go in and leave you a testimonial or a star rating. On Yelp, okay? You have to register your business on Yelp and take the time to really sit and write a detailed profile. Don't just kind of skim through it. Write things that matter, write the right information, obviously look through it, make sure that it's a fully developed profile and the information is complete. And then you'll see that people are going to start giving you ratings if they find you on Yelp, okay? On your Facebook business page, there's actually a section where people can leave you a review and a star rating. So this is just automatically done on Facebook business pages, not something that you have to do, but encourage people to go and either read or leave you a review on your Facebook business page. So that's another great way for you to kind of collect reviews and testimonials, which is, it's very simple, very easy, and everyone has access to Facebook these days, right? Inside your private Facebook group. So what I teach my students is to have a Facebook community, a small group, if you will, online that is linked with their Facebook page. Okay, so every time you have a client that signs up, you can invite them to join this group where you're going to be posting, valuable information about what's going on in your program. Well, every time someone is graduating from your program, have some type of post that you can put up asking them to kind of share their experience, no matter how much time they were in your center, so that you can use that, right? Later on, I'll show you how you can use this. But have a post, be mindful, be strategic, right? Think about, okay, when parents come in, how are we going to approach that in our business? But also when parents are leaving our program, when they're graduating, when they're going off to school, okay, how am I going to ask them for testimonials? And it could be fun as giving away, I don't know, a t-shirt or a $5 Amazon gift card, or just make it fun, make it engaging, so that parents would be interested and excited to leave you a review, okay? Surveys, okay? So this is real simple. Obviously, as a business owner, your goal should always to is your goal should always be to have an attitude of servitude. You want to make sure that your customers are getting the best experience in your program, that your staff is happy, that the kids are happy and they're stimulated, and it's just an amazing place to be. Okay, so one of the things that I teach is passing out surveys, kind of like quality control surveys, once a year. Well, on the survey, what you can do is, you can ask your questions that you would ask, but then at the end, you can actually ask your existing customers that are already in your center for a review. Ask them about an experience that kind of marked their child's life, or something that their child overcame because they were in your center, or to maybe leave you a review, or give you some feedback, or what would they say to someone that was interested in enrolling their child in your program, right? So just think about a creative way, a fun way you can actually engage your existing customers in your your yearly surveys, to get that review from them. And lastly, on Instagram. So if you're active on Instagram as a childcare business owner, you can actually add a link on your link tree, where you can start collecting reviews and testimonials. Super simple, fun, easy to set up, and completely free as well. So now that you've collected your reviews, the next thing is, what do I do with them? That's the next question. Amazing. I got my reviews. What do I do with them? There's a lot of things you can do with them. Okay, so I'm going to skim through a few things that you should be doing with them, a few ways you should be leveraging them to help your center. So if you guys have any questions, again, post them underneath in the little question box. Okay, so you can strategically use reviews once a week or once every 2 weeks when you're posting on social media. Okay, so you can have a review Monday, or what people are saying about us Tuesday, and choose one of the reviews or stories that someone shared. Their child had a success, or they overcame their shyness, or my child finally learned how to read or write their name, or let's say if someone just graduated and is off to school, whatever the parent wrote about your center, right? Try to kind of have a specific day in the month or in the week, every 2 weeks, that you are going to showcase this amazing review. Okay, so it could be reviews that you've collected from all the previous places we just spoke about, but just use them strategically in your social media, right? So instead of posting weird things that don't really add value to anyone's life, try leveraging once a week or once every 2 weeks one of your reviews or testimonials. And if someone is courageous enough to even record like a very short, like 20-30-second video about your center, amazing. You can definitely leverage that out on Facebook or on Instagram, and especially obviously on your website. Okay. You can include reviews with your client's permission, obviously, when you are placing Facebook ads, right? So imagine seeing a review as a new parent that's looking for daycare for the first time, and you're on Facebook scrolling, and then you see, 5-star preschool enrollments open, see what other parents are experiencing, right? And then you see on the bottom either a little short video of a parent that's attended your center and what they have to say about your center, or even if it's written with a picture, right? A nice graphic. That is golden. Parents that are trying to find daycare for their child, or a preschool program or a childcare center, they want to know that they're making the best decision for their child, right? But if this is their first experience, they've never heard of your business, they don't know who you are, where you are, whatever. This is a great way for you to leverage your ad, obviously with the permission of your existing customer, but it's a great way for you to leverage this review or this video testimonial in your Facebook ads. Imagine as a parent, you're scrolling through Facebook and you're looking for daycare and you don't know what to do, what to look out for. And then you have 2 videos that pop up in one of the ads that you're going to target your customers with, saying, oh my God, I went to so-and-so's daycare and my child was so shy, but at the end of our stay there, he knew how to write his name, he had friends, he was excited to go to daycare, and blah, 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 right? So really, really powerful. On Instagram, if you're active on Instagram, you can actually use your IG stories, those little circles, and just have one where you only add reviews and testimonials. Again, video reviews or written reviews. You can use canva.com and create amazing graphics that are engaging and fun and colorful to look at. And parents that are kind of scrolling on Instagram, well, if they click on that, all they'll see is amazing reviews from your center, okay? You can share reviews inside your weekly newsletter. So whether you're sending out newsletters to potential customers that have signed up to your email list, or whether you're sending out a different newsletter to your existing customers, it's always great to have a section where you're sharing reviews and success stories and other kids or other family successes with existing customers, but especially with potential customers. And where else do I have? And obviously on your Facebook business page, again, having a day where you're strategically posting or showcasing or thanking or giving a shout out to someone that left you an amazing testimonial review, but also on your website. As soon as someone lands on your homepage, bam, it's right at the bottom. You can do like a little slideshow and just have testimonials going over there where parents are just excited. They're excited to leave a testimonial, and the parents that are viewing this for the first time, they are really, really impressed. Okay. So how do you handle bad reviews? Okay, so that's another question because let's face it, not all your reviews are going to be 4 or 5 stars. How do you handle the bad reviews? Okay. And before we dive in, everyone gets a bad review. Okay. So if you do get a bad review amongst like 4 or 5 stars and you get one person that gives you a 2-star, please don't take it personally. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Not everything could be unicorns and rainbows for everyone. But obviously, as a business owner, it doesn't feel good, first of all. But second of all, you have to really think about, okay, why? What are they saying? What are they saying? What is the basis of their bad review? Was it a bad experience? Was it a bad staff member? Was it something that could have been prevented? Obviously, trying to fix the problem, but it should not be something that kind of like sets you off completely and kind of turns you off of collecting reviews. Okay, so I don't want you to take it that way. So what do you do when you have a bad review? The first thing is obviously do not reply back with a negative comment or, well, sometimes I see some reviews and I'm like, oh my gosh, how could people write this? Like, too bad, never, don't come back here again. Or just being really snappy and negative towards someone that left you the review, because first of all, it doesn't serve you, right? It's just going to have bad energy and it's going to make you look bad. But secondly, other people, you don't know who's watching and who's reading those reviews. What if a potential customer is reading the reviews and they see you going at it with a complete stranger online or someone that's left you a bad review? Well, that's not going to make you look good. It's not going to make your center look good. Okay. So always diplomatic, always kind. And really just say, thank you so much for your review. We're going to take what you took under consideration, right? Or thank you so much for letting us know. We are going to take this extremely seriously and look into this matter further, right? Something like that, right? You can come up with something really nice and kind, diplomatic, but that's not negative, so that you can start this online battle, right? Because nobody wants that. If you find yourself with more bad reviews than good ones, right? If you find yourself with a lot of 1-star reviews or 2-star reviews, and it's like a trend, like it's coming in and you feel like, okay, there's something off here, then as a business owner, you can take this opportunity to really assess your program, assess your staff, assess your curriculum, and really just make the changes that you need to make. Okay. It should not be something that scares you to trying to collect testimonials and reviews. If you know that your heart is in the right place, if you know that your program is amazing, if you know that your staff is A1 and that you're in it for the right reasons, then you shouldn't feel afraid to leverage or reach out and ask customers or customers that are graduating, going off to school, for reviews and testimonials. It shouldn't feel scary, because if you know in your heart that you've done a good job and you've given this amazing experience to this family, then it shouldn't be a problem for you to actually get 4 or 5-star reviews back. But if you find that all the reviews are negative, they're always talking bad about a specific thing. So let's say it's your menu, or let's say it's your staff is not kind, or your curriculum is boring, or whatever your reviews are saying, then it's time for you to stop and do a complete audit of your services, right? Look at your staff, look at the curriculum, look at the menu, look at the environment, the cleanliness, and really just make smart decisions after that. As a business owner, not everyone is going to like what you have to offer. Your business is not going to be for every single family, but it's a hard truth that you have to be okay with, that if you're getting back more bad than good, then something's broken in your system and you need to stop, do a complete audit of your systems, of your staff, as I mentioned before, of what you're offering, and then just look at where it's broken, where your system is broken, and really just go in and fix it. And that's really, really important, because the last thing you want is to kind of take these bad reviews and kind of, brush them away or even delete them and just think, oh, there's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with my center. Okay. So, parents want to feel that they've made the best decision for their family and for their child. And if every review is a 2-star or a 1-star, every review is your meal sucks, or the curriculum is boring, or the staff is rude, they look like they don't want to be there, then that does not look good. So it's a great opportunity for you to learn and to grow as a business owner, and to get things to the point where you are satisfied with them. And if you're watching this, I know that you're not satisfied with a 1-star or 2-star review. You want to be known for your program and your staff and all the amazing things that you're offering, right, in your community. You don't want to be known as that 1-star daycare that everyone hates working at. Okay, so that's really, really important. So let me know if this helped in the comments. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Oh boy, I'm not going to touch that, you guys, because something happened right there. I'm not going to touch it. I can still read your comments. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And before I get off, I will put the link of the blog with all the stats that I just mentioned. So if you'd rather read, what I just spoke to you guys about, I've written it down in a blog. You can go ahead and read it. And the recording of this video obviously is going to be with the blog. So you can just take your time and do that. I am having a live class tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm really excited about it. There's a bunch of people that have already RSVP'd. So if you can make it live and you still want to listen to the information, you can just RSVP, and then I will send you a copy of the recording in your inbox. I think it's about 24 hours later, so you won't miss the information, because I know sometimes, most of you guys have kids at home and you can log in maybe for a few minutes, but then you have to head out. No worries. If you're interested, just RSVP and you'll get the email inside your inbox. So the topic is going to focus on marketing and really fully booking your business. And I'm going to walk you through the 3 elements of your childcare business that you have to have in place inside your income generating engine. Okay, so it's going to be about an hour long, and then we're going to do a live Q&A at the end. And I'd love for you guys to come. So I'll put the link. Well, actually, the link on Instagram over here is in my link tree, but I will put the link on my YouTube and on the blog, so you can just go ahead and RSVP. Free to join, about an hour long. You can ask your questions. It is 8 p.m. Eastern time, just to make sure that we're on the same page here. And if you can't stay until the end, no worries. I'll send you a recording in your inbox. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope it added some value in your business. I hope that it kind of helped you see how you can strategically leverage your reviews and your testimonials. And, I really want you not to be afraid of them. I don't want you. I want you to take them and use them to your advantage, and take them when they're not at 4-star, 5-star reviews, and really take that information and make your center better, come back better. And don't let that kind of get you down thinking that everything sucks in life, because it really doesn't. So be comfortable with reviews, be comfortable with asking for the review, leverage all your platforms online, on your Facebook business page, on your smaller communities, on your website, on your Instagram. There's a lot of different ways you can collect these reviews that are only going to help you boost enrollments and really fully book your center every single season, right? So I hope it helped. I will see you guys again this week. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're watching the replay, just ask your question. I'll go back and I'll answer it. Bye, guys.